Take a moment and look at your hands. Seriously. Look at them. The scars, the calluses, the worn skin, the cuts that healed years ago, the marks left behind by work, life, and experience. Those hands tell a story. In fact, your hands may tell more truth about you than your mouth ever will, because words can be exaggerated, promises can be broken, intentions can be postponed, but work leaves evidence, and evidence tells the truth. I've spent most of my life around people who work with their hands: carpenters, welders, ironworkers, equipment operators, mechanics, electricians, laborers, farmers, craftsmen, builders, and truck drivers. And one thing I've noticed is this: you can often tell what a person values but what they've spent years building. Their work speaks for them. Their effort speaks for them. Their consistency speaks for them. Their hands tell the story. Now, when I say hands, I'm speaking about more than skin and bone. I'm talking about action, because your hands are the physical expression of your choices. Your hands reveal what your mind truly believes. Think about that. A man may talk endlessly about discipline, but his actions reveal whether discipline actually exists. A business owner may speak about quality, but the finished product tells the truth. A leader may talk about responsibility, but their behavior reveals whether responsibility is real. The hands tell the truth, always, and that's not a bad thing. In fact, I find it encouraging, because it means that our future isn't determined by what we say, it's determined by what we do. You know, one of the things I admire about skilled craftsmen is their relationship with reality. Reality doesn't care about excuses. The board is either square or it isn't. The weld either holds or it doesn't. The engine either runs or it doesn't. The structure either stands or it doesn't. Reality gives honest feedback, and over time, that feedback shapes the craftsman. The work improves the worker, not just the product, the person. A carpenter isn't only building a house, he's building patience. A welder isn't only joining steel, she's building precision. A mechanic isn't only repairing equipment, he's building problem-solving ability. A farmer isn't only growing crops, she's building resilience. The work is shaping the worker, and that's something our society sometimes overlooks. People often focus on the finished product, the building, the business, the invention, the achievement, but they fail to notice what was built inside the person during the process. Because every worthwhile endeavor leaves a mark, not just on the world, on the builder. That's why I believe meaningful work has dignity. Not because of the paycheck, not because of the recognition, not because somebody posts about it online, but because the act of creating improves the creator. Now let's be honest. There are days when the work is hard, days when nothing goes according to plan, days when progress feels invisible, days when you're tired, frustrated, discouraged, and wondering if your effort matters. But here's what I've learned. Every honest day's work leaves something behind, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Because consistency compounds, skill compounds, character compounds, experience compounds, and over time, those small daily efforts become mastery. The hands remember, the mind remembers, the soul remembers. That's why old craftsmen can often do things younger workers cannot explain. Decades of effort have been stored inside their hands, not through magic, through repetition, through practice, through thousands of ordinary days. And maybe that's the lesson for us all. Greatness rarely appears all at once. It is accumulated, one task at a time, one decision at a time, one day at a time, one honest effort at a time, until eventually the work becomes part of who you are. So if you're wondering whether your efforts matter, whether your daily work matters, whether your small improvements matter, let me assure you, they do, because your hands are writing a story every single day. The question is, what story are they telling? What are they building, creating, improving, contributing, growing, or merely wishing? Because in the end, your hands tell the truth. And thankfully, every day gives us another opportunity to write a better chapter. I'm Bubba, and this is Nothing New Under the Sun. All right, boys and girls, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure that you give me the thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to the channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, and you'll be notified of new releases. Make sure you share this video with like-minded people and comment on the contents of this video. And until we see each other again, as always, have a grateful day, and we'll see you next time.